Hi guys, and welcome to the review of the Crossfire O2EX Quake. And a lot of people refer to it as Mini Quake, as Quake is oftenly known as the other third-party shockwave. And here is the packaging. It comes in a nice little sleeve packet. You've got the general warning signs such as only suitable for 16 and over and so on. And I would definitely recommend that you do not get any third-party companies for little kids, as there can be sharp parts and they are collectibles. They're very expensive, but this one does really have quite fragile parts, not due to bad mould or bad plastic or anything like that, just because of how small he is and how easy it could be to pop something off on a ball joint and then have it lost or anything. But this is what you get in the package. So he comes in a nice little bubble wrap, and he comes with a little tiny spare fist. I'm not sure if you can see that very well. There you go, tiny little spare fist. And the instruction sheet, which literally is just this little bit of card with 4 steps on it. Now, just because the instructions are that small does not mean that this guy is simple. And here he is. He looks absolutely incredible. Now, I'm going to go over the articulation real quick and then I'll set him down so you can have a nice close-up look. But his head is on a really nice little ball joint. Does he have a waist? No, he doesn't have a waist. Shoulders are on a little ball joint as well, but because of how blocky the shoulders are, they don't have a massive movement. He has an elbow joint, and this fist does rotate. Then the other arm, obviously exactly the same except for the fist. He has absolutely amazing hips. They themselves are on a ball joint, so you can get great ranges of motion, all lie back, all lie forward, and so on. And then he has a thigh swivel. He has great knee articulation and nothing in the feet. And now let's take a close-up look at this guy. He is absolutely incredible. Now, if you're wondering where to get this guy, I got him free with this guy when I ordered him from TF Source. I'm not sure if you can get Quake by himself. If you could, he'd probably be a little bit less than an iGear, but I'm not sure. But he's about Minicon sort of size and so on. But anyway, let's just take a closer look at this guy, and he's absolutely fantastic. That head sculpt is incredible. To be honest, you'd be lucky to find a better head sculpt than that on a bigger version of Shockwave, let alone this little guy. Now, as you are noticing, the gun is on the right arm instead of the left. Not too much of a problem. He still looks great, and it's free, so I don't really care. There's the back. You can see the handle of the gun is just there on his back. You can get absolutely amazing poses out of this guy just because of how articulated he is. So you can get him in great kneeling poses. You've got stands. You can do incredible little dioramas with him and everything. And just look at that chest piece there. That is amazing detail on such a small figure. But I'm just really amazed at that head. Really, it's incredible. Now, another great thing is about Shockwave, as we all know, is he turns into a gun. And as he came with this guy, he can be a gun for this guy. So I'm now going to show you how to get him into that mode. So what you want to do is turn the head so he's looking down, and then you want to rotate the hand, and this is exactly why he comes with a spare fist. It does pull off, but what we're going to do is rotate it 180 degrees and push the arm up, and then you can see sides come down and cover the hand. Now if you don't rotate it, they will actually push the hand off, and because it's so small you could lose it, so that's obviously why they include the second one, but yeah, there you go. So we're going to do the legs now. So you want to bring the heels down, rotate the legs and clip them together, and then what I have seen other people miss out is actually extending them. It does look like a good gun if you don't, but you want a nice long barrel. So next what we're going to do is rotate. It's like on a little, if I turn it around here, it's connected there as you can see on that little swivel joint there, so you want to rotate that swivel all the way down, then rotate the arm all the way down and bring it out, and that acts as like a little sort of trigger. Then bring the handle of the weapon down and it popped off, but that's no problem because it can pop straight back on. And for this arm, all we want to do is the same again, rotate on that swivel and then flip the arm downwards and then peg that into position. There's a little hole just on his shoulder there so that you've got the scope facing backwards. Now here he is in his gun mode. He looks absolutely incredible and sticking to good G1 tradition. A lot of shockwaves nowadays are made as tanks and artillery sort of devices, as you can see from the films and from Transformers Prime and so on. But this is an absolutely amazing representation. Not only was this guy free, but you're getting an added weapon for Bruticus, an absolutely amazingly articulated, pretty much Legends sort of figure, or a mini-con, or whatever you want to call them. And, you know, I personally don't actually have a shockwave, so this is my own, my only shockwave, and I'd be happy to just stick with this guy, to be honest. He's absolutely incredible. Give you a closer look there. It's got a really nice green on the scope. Not much detail that side, but it doesn't matter too much. And then as you can see, he's got the hole in the handle to fit into Bruticus' hand. And let's do that now. And it is actually really nice that they've included this, because if you have him with all his weapons stored, he's got the one hand free, so it's actually perfect. So one problem is because of the size of the handle, like the actual thickness, it doesn't fit in perfectly. At least on mine anyway, it doesn't really clip in, so I have to literally just fold the fingers around it and hold it and just hope that it stays in place. But because of how well articulated the fingers are, you can do that. And now we have Bruticus with another amazing weapon. There is one of the pistols, the submachine gun, so he's just about bigger than that. Now, as I said, I don't know if you can get these on their own. I got mine free because this guy was delayed from TF Source, and you can actually still get these, but I'm not sure if you order it from somewhere else if you can actually get Quake on his own, because he didn't come in the box with Explorer and Munitioner, so you know, he just came packaged alongside them. So I'm really not sure if you can get this guy on his own or not, but I'm sure that if you could, then you'd get it from somewhere like TF Source or Big Bad Toy Store or Capad Toys, anywhere like that. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a few on eBay as well, from people who maybe don't want them for some really strange reason. You know, I'd never pass up on a free third-party product, but when it's that good, you know, it's absolutely incredible. But thanks for watching, guys. That's been the review of the Crossfire 02EX Quake, or Mini Quake. And if you do want these, then I will put the link in the description to where you can buy the Bruticus set from, and then obviously you'll get this guy with it. So thanks for watching, and for more collectibles, stay tuned.